Hi there, I'm Jas Bamra. Many years ago, sadly, my dad passed away, and following on from that, I had a stream of losses in my life. One of the things I quickly realized was that as a society, we are not as literate as we should be when it comes to grief. Those of you who have lost a loved one or know someone who is grieving will relate to me when it comes to grief, when we fear telling others about what we are going through. We fear being judged. We fear that we may make them upset if they are grieving as well. I turned to my writing, to my journals, to help me navigate that space. I would write to my dad and tell him about the ongoing events of my day. I would tell him about what was happening with me and my children and how much I missed him. I would express my emotions. I would share with him those events where I wished he was there. And in the sleeves of my book, I would have his pictures and mementos which I would look at and remember him by. I wish that our society was more open about grief, and my intention is to help and serve in a space where I can normalize this more. I have been called to create a unique and one of its kind book called My Grief Companion. My Grief Companion is that journal, that book, that workbook which you turn to like a friend, like a companion, and you are able to find a safe and non-judgmental space where you can share the ongoing things in your life, about them and even not about them, but where you wish they were still with you. You are going to find dedicated spaces in My Grief Companion where you can even add mementos and pictures of your loved one. Many of you know those first year baby books we have where we note down things that our baby does and stick the first pictures. I have created something similar but for grief. My Grief Companion is going to be special because as you work through your grief, you end up creating a beautiful tribute and memento, a keepsake for your family and your loved ones forever. My sincere hope with My Grief Companion is that those who are grieving are able to find some solace and comfort and ease during what is one of the harshest times of our lives when we are grieving. I'm so proud and blessed to share with you that My Grief Companion is going to be available shortly on Amazon. And I'm happy to say that if you join on to the waitlist which we have created, you will be one of the first people to know when it is launched at the special introductory launch price. If you are grieving or know someone who is grieving, this is a gift where they can work through their grief and also have a special legacy for their loved one as they complete the book. Please share this video as many people and join the waitlist so that you get first details and are able to get a hold of My Grief Companion at its special launch price when it is launched. In the meantime, I pray and I hope that as a society we become more grief literate and we open up the conversation and normalize speaking up about grief. God bless.